Good afternoon, everybody. Yeah, or I don't know, maybe good night for you. I don't know. For CST people, it's good afternoon. And yeah, chilling with JavaScript is an informal slang for relaxing, spending time idly. I, Python has this. Let me see if I have served. Uh, And let's see what's going on here. I don't know if this PowerShell or the terminal. Probably this is PowerShell. Here is different from but what I am doing this. Oh yeah, idle. Uh, I want to. There is this. Okay, I can look for it. Python idle. When you install Python, it arrives with this idle. But I don't, I'm not sure if this is the same thing as idly. Idle being absent. Uh, Meaning I learned about yeah this is the thing. I read I knew about this word when I installed Python many years ago, and uh, then I re-encountered this word in the Lord of the Rings book by Tolkien, and but I don't want to say so I don't know if yes that's the purpose of this life. Just no objective. I don't have any objectives. I just want to explore JavaScript without any purpose. I will write some web applications and I need to use JavaScript. Um, the ones that will be written with the Phoenix Web Framework, maybe those will use JavaScript in a very just a little JavaScript. But there are some other web apps that I have in mind that most likely those will be heavy. Some heavy lifting will be made with JavaScript, for example, some geometry application to draw lines and points. Then these sessions are just for me to refamiliarize, re-encounter the language. But I don't have any, we are not doing any application. And it does not have a thumbnail, YouTube thumbnail. Right now, I always design the YouTube thumbnail for the live session. Sometimes it takes me half an hour looking for the images. But right now, I decided to show you how I do this with GIMP. So we will do our chilling with JavaScript for an hour, maybe 1 hour and a half. And then I will follow a tutorial, YouTube tutorial, and some GIMP tutorial on YouTube. So you see you I don't know what you want to do this. So seeing someone maybe it's relaxing for you. You know, sometimes you are watching a person doing some I don't know how do you say nothing. Some I don't know maybe painting. So you are watching someone painting. Maybe it provides you entertainment. I don't know. So let's do our thing here and then design the chilling with game some sort of following a YouTube game tutorial And let's start by exploring what do I have available. I have been recollecting links. I read somewhere in time that you never read the links that you bookmarked, and there are people with a lots of books in some folders that they never read. And I have all of these, but going through all of these, if you don't schedule time and assign for each of these items, they will be here. I will die someday, and these things will remain here without being reviewed. So let's see some sort of, how do you say, yeah, let's see what I have collected uh, along this year, maybe a year and a half. Yes, because I was doing some JavaScript games. So we have modern JavaScript tutorial, and this is recommended JavaScript info. And look at this. Uh, uh, there is a lot of topics here. So I will just choose something random. And let's see what else do we have. Coordinates. Maybe this, uh, but I don't have any application in mind. Maybe this is for to consult when you are uh, writing your application. Then you can come here and review this instead. And let's do more thing. Element size and scrolling window size. We use this in Binary Explorer. This is if you care about uh, your website having these badges. Uh, by the way, I'm not sure if my website can qualify. I want in the past I said, oh, this will be cool to adhere some website to these standards, and then most likely we will fail on this PayPal because you are not in control on the code they are using. You just have the frame. Maybe this can be redesigned, but if you redesign this part, uh, there is an identity related to these colors and these forms. People associate this with PayPal. So if you redesign this, people will be saying, "I'm not using PayPal with this button. Maybe something else." So you need to respect brands' identities. It says that trailing slash avoid elements has no effects. And I learned this. Where is my website? Where is inspect view page source? Here, this is complaining about this slash. Well, I learned this in XHTML. Even these elements needs this slash, but this is a HTML5. Look at this document. So maybe this can be avoided, but I always see because you don't get to memorize this, and you always generate this line automatically in your IDE or code editor. It's not hard to memorize this meta charset and encoding. Maybe we should investigate about encoding and leave alone some programming languages. There is too much of computer science if you want to understand the ASCII code, how they designed the ASCII code. I remember learning about this in CS50 in on edX when the instructor David J. Malan, and I was a little bit surprised on the mindset that the guys in the past used to design the ASCII code. It is uh, clever design. Maybe we will explore later. There is good thinkers in the world, good designers, and you can learn by exploring their products. All these they are thinking in this way, and maybe you can use that thinking in your products. But yeah, you know, where is the validation? So we need to fix this, and again, more trailing slashes. Okay, error. But this is the PayPal. It's not on us. But again, you don't get to complain. You are using the button. Maybe you want to. You can fix this, right? But the design is part of the identity. So I don't know. More trailing slashes. What I'm doing this. If you pass all of these, you get a badge that says. Mm, I don't think I can find one on my website. Maybe this is uh, this don't have the PayPal button. Uh, check. Oh, the same meta character. Oh, we have an empty head hidden because of but there are three, only three things. We need this because of we have, look at, this was like, oh no, let me think. This is the one. Inspect. Yeah, this is the element. It's empty at the beginning because we need the message here. CPU wins. If you're in autopilot, the computer will win. But you cannot be on the mindfulness the entire day. At some point, you get on autopilot through the day, and the computers in Veritas world will take advantage of that brain processes that goes on autopilot and take control over your will in Veritas world. Not in here. Okay, don't be afraid. And I have one training on. I subscribe it on the text that I need. And to now that I remember, I would like to know how the brain works. TEDx training on. It was about how the model of neurons. Let me see if 15. Yeah, I have too much to learn, but today I was just lazing out. I don't know what happens to me today. Maybe I know, I don't want to tell you. But I was having this low energy. Just today you are seeing me all over the place. Oh, neuronal dynamics. I, I haven't even started this. My plan was to uh, read this content, review this content on Saturdays, but I never did. Maybe next Saturday. neural dynamics. Maybe I will do it live, neuronal with you, so you can see what I am, some sort of nonsense that I'm coming from while learning about this. If they say something about the brain, how we can adapt that fact to Veritas world. Uh, Hopefully, this thing it will the access expires on November 3. Now you're seeing this, but I don't have the mathematical background to tackle this training. So, but I never feel afraid. I see something. Let me review and let me see if it is for me. I don't say upfront, that's not for me. Maybe I am not honest with me. I'm not being honest with me. Or I don't want to recognize that I'm lacking some knowledge. But in the past, I was advised uh, to review some learning material just to know how ignorant I am and then take action on my ignorance. But I never did. But now I am trying to do some elementary algebra so I can see what's in here, how they went from uh, how these artificial intelligence systems were born from pure mathematics abstractions. And I also want to take a look at how computer works because I want to see everything inside, how the electronics work. It is a lifetime endeavor. Learning is a lifetime. And they also, let's review this. And as you can see, I have all of these that I will be getting rid of through the year, the rest of the year. So let's concentrate because people click on this because of the JavaScript. And I don't want to scam anybody. I don't want you to feel clickbait. This guy puts JavaScript on the title so you can click on his videos and then he start talking about Veritas World. He's always promoting Veritas World. He's trying to show off that he is into machine learning, but that's not the case. I wanted to show you this. And I like Veritas World, to be honest. Well, I don't like because it's like a nightmare. Well, I like how that story is taking shape. Uh, it's like a nightmare world. Imagine that happening. So let's concentrate so people don't feel like this guy is always like this. Idle, JavaScript, idle from being lazy, avoiding work like someone I know. Uh, I don't avoid work. When I have the opportunity to deliver something in reward for money, uh, you don't get to see me lazy. I am all in. Uh, but yeah, these days that's not the case. I am like, you know, without purpose or effect. This is great. This is chilling was a good choice. Chilling with JavaScript. We don't have anything to do in here but to review our our things. What else? What else was the complaint of the? This is a different. This is for accessibility, which is very important. Okay, so there is this song by Mojo called Chillin. Okay, so it's not an original thing. um, chilling, some sort of electronic, I don't know, electropod. So playground. So let us see the other complaints. The hidden message will be there. We will not move unless we come up with a different way to maybe maybe if we put the message in here on with black color, the background color is black, so we can have the message without being hidden, being in color black. And someone will reveal the message if he does something like this. Let us see if we have this thing. Where is the if people are into secrets, they will say, "Oh, there are secrets on their websites." uh, but I just came up with this. Oh, here it is. Let's write something. It doesn't like click. It doesn't allow me to edit this. You can edit the attributes of the element and add new attributes like style. But I want to modify this. Oh my God. Now I want to show you this. Okay, play. What color? Oh my God, there's several colors in here. Let's add. Oh my God, look at this style color purple. It changed, but it's not purple. I'm going to copy paste this. Okay, let's suppose this thing is you are not able to read it, but you will do this and you will reveal that there is something in here by selecting the page. So if there was some hidden message somewhere, here's some some content with black. You can look at this. Here's one. If this is purple, you see. So we can have the hidden message being black instead of hidden, and we will get rid of uh, this warning and more backslash. Our section needs a header. We can add a header, and the type attribute is necessary for JavaScript. So, oh, it says this. I was thinking this was mandatory, but it says it's necessary. Um, Maybe it's good for documentation to be specific or explicit. Yeah, do you think have your web pages validated so you can put some badge? They are not necessary. You can validate your website and I don't know. Accessibility is important. What else do we have in front end? We have closures. These are big topics. I've been Alman learning. So yeah, let's see how much time of half an hour in the code. It's always the same with me. But at least you get to know. You get from the very beginning what's this all about. So let's learn some JavaScript reviews on JavaScript. Let's start with Hello World, just to see how they present the material. If they're going to write console.log or alert.log. And it's great because they have the skeleton for HTML. So it's great. And they have this script, which it don't have the type attribute, and you get to play. This is not a promotion for JavaScript info. We just so I happen to be using before the script, after and this thing is not clear. And you don't you can edit. Oh, you can up to oh no, open the sandbox. But there is no dark theme. Refresh. There is no dark theme. Visual Studio there is, but only the code and none of the page remains blank. So it's not working. Okay, so I don't know. I click run. So yeah, for if you are starting JavaScript, uh, you need uh, you need a platform to execute it. A good one is the web browser, and web browser reads documents. They can open other files, but most likely you will be opening HTML documents, and you can embed uh, uh, or link JavaScript code into your web page documents. So, and here's how they do it. We no head uh, section, only the necessary. And in really ancient books, guys, yes, I am from the old, not that ancient, but I get to see this in the past. Oh, this trick isn't used in modern JavaScript. Oh, they are talking about the comments. Be careful. Be careful. So still they are avoiding the type attributes. If we have lots of JavaScript code, we can put it into a separate file. I think I will be doing more live sessions and talk because it helps me with pronunciation. So script files are attached to HTML reading out loud. Script files are attached to HTML with the src attribute, but they are not using type. So the validation tool that we have early markup validation service, these guys, I mean, we are not taking this website as an authority, but they agree that both websites have reached an agreement, you know, about type attribute. So I will remove it. I didn't know I was from the ancient time in which we we were doing this. Uh, well, okay, Lodash, which is a library. Uh, if CRC is set, the script content is ignored. This is a good thing to know. So you can put all the JavaScript and you can make a guy that is learning JavaScript in your job. By the way, don't do this. I never have done this. If you want, if some guy is ignoring this, some developer ignoring this fact, you can ask him, okay, I do have a lot of code within the script tag. Why is not working? And he will say, oh my God, I don't know. And then you will say, oh, you just need to remove this. Okay. So summary, we can use script. So it was good to come to Hello World. Don't be afraid to repeat the basics. Okay. Even if you are a super senior califragilistic, I don't know. That developer tech lead, I don't know. If you are that, oh, that's amazing. But it's always good to review some basics. 3 minutes every 6 months. Oh my God. I used to have a hard time with this, you know. Hello world code structure. Okay, hello world. Usually statements are written on separate lines. You can have this with semicolons. Semicolons are not necessary, but put semicolons on JavaScript. In Python, if you are into Python, if you're using Python 10, this is uh, it's not necessary in Python. Maybe it's even an error. But in JavaScript, it's great if you use. Uh, um, Look at this. They have an array, literal, and they have a method. Don't hesitate to comment your code. Look at this multi-line code, one line code, single line code. In this way, you can learn JavaScript. Modern mode, the modern mode, use strict. In Binary Explorer, we use strict and we didn't get any error, so I was a little bit surprised. The code is not too much. It's not a large code base, but still I was expecting to have some errors reported. For a long time, JavaScript evolved without compatibility issues. Uh, okay, we need to move that thing above because we wrapped the entire thing in a function. Inspect view page source. Oh, use strict, so we did it right. Even when I was thinking for a moment that this line was inside here when we wrapped the entire thing. So thank God, no. Quite soon we are going to learn functions and way to wrap commands. So let's note in advance that use strict can be put at the beginning of a function. Okay. If you use classes and modules, which we are going to try to use, but modules are only uh, available if you use a web server, if I remember correctly. That in the next chapters, as we learn language features, we'll see the differences between the strict and alt nodes. Look later and they actually make our lives better. All examples in this tutorial are symmetric mode, unless very rarely. Okay, use strict mode or classes and modules. We are not going to do all of this, don't worry. Variables, uh, I was wondering about this. This is a good explanation of the practice of having these camel case constants because these are computed or calculated at runtime and the uppercase are known before execution. So there you have it. No more questions about why are these guys. It's a convention. Even let's see if in Java convention this thing will be explode because I haven't. The font size is crazy. Let's open this from here instead of a new tab, and I will configure again the new tab. JShell, why now? And nonsense. It was nice. So yeah, it's convention. Let's get rid of this. I was just wondering, name things right. This is a hard thing to do. So I don't know. This chilling is going all about reading. So what's chilling anyway? What should we doing if we are chilling with JavaScript? Should this live stream should be called reading JavaScript documentation available on the internet? Let's come up with a concept for chilling and JavaScript, apply it to JavaScript programming and to not be confused with live coding an application and not reading all of these. So what should we be doing? Getting asleep with JavaScript? Okay. Here we have a constant birthday for the date and also the age constant. The age is calculated from birthday, but the birthday is known in advance. Would it be right to use uppercase for birthday, for age, or even both? And okay, we have the solution. And there is a bunch of comments, right? So let me see. Birthday, birthday should be uppercase according to the discussion up here because it's known before execution, but age it's calculated with this function called function invocation, and it should be lowercase. Uh, okay, birthday is exactly that. We could use uppercase for it, and age should be lowercase. So that's it. And then people are discussing. You make JavaScript so easy to learn. Thanks a lot. The people are grateful, and it's true. Like it was very easy to follow the content in here. Those let me see if there is no hoisting. Okay, but you might also find another word. It's almost the same as that old school way. There are subtle differences between let and bar, but they do not matter to us yet. We'll cover them in the detail. The old bar. So in here, these guys are going deep with bar. Okay, that was variables. And this is a lot of content. We are not doing this for chilling with JavaScript. So let's choose another one. Which one? For loops? Well, for the switch function expressions, automated testing. I think I should stop doing this. I don't even know why I put series because maybe there will be no other video about chilling with JavaScript because I'm just realizing that I should be writing an application instead. Maybe doing some like Emerson G. Maybe a good use of my time would be to continue with the lang chain and some deep learning stuff. I mean, consuming the APIs from Mistral, exploring Mistral, maybe chilling with Mistral, without any commitment. If everything goes wrong, I said chilling with Mistral. I didn't promise anything. Okay. Uh, yeah, maybe making this more user friendly. Uh, you know, and put some Spotify links. Maybe it will be better mm, instead of just wandering in here. Okay, code quality. So you have the ternary operator, and we have this. Okay, we can review this. We know this switch function. Maybe these two. Maybe this. Okay, all of this. It will be, yeah, this is great stuff. Yeah, this is chilling with JavaScript. This is a recent addition to the language. All browsers I need polyfills, which are a way to come out with some JavaScript. How do you say patches that came into place if the new feature is not available. The nullish coalescing operator. What's this? I still don't know the translator. There is, whenever I came to the translator, I'm not sure if you are able to see me. Let me see. Oh, yeah. I can't believe I have spent 1 hour. What's it? Oh, funcionándose. I know that one. The nullish coalescing operators with two question marks, as it treats null and undefined similarly. We'll use a special term here in this article. For brevity, we'll say that a value is defined when it's neither null or undefined. Okay. The result of uh, A, do we have another name for this nullish coalescing operator? We can say, um, if there is a greater symbol, greater than, we said A greater than B, A equals B, some condition and ternary operator. Well, how do we pronounce this? A nullish coalescing operator. B is if A is defined, then A. If A is not defined, isn't defined, then B. So how can we say this? A definition B. A defined B. No. People need to come up with something shorter to pronounce with this. In other words, this returns the first argument if it's not null undefined. Okay. Well, so it is a good shortcut for this. I'm seeing. I In the past I saw people uh, making. It's good to know this the differences between the three equals, the two equals. Well, sometimes interviews gets a little bit uh, eccentric uh, in the particularities of some programming languages. Now it should be absolutely clear what does. Okay, so this is undefined. Precedence, this is important. Oh, it's the same as or. This is a good thing to memorize. The president's. Well, where is the table that they are talking about? Oh, here it is. First grouping, parentheses, and left to right, invocations, new postfix, prefix. It is a lot, but it's quite important. If people are clever, some people are like writing what they call clever code, and um, they put more weight on being clever that instead of the code being readable. So maybe you want to know a little bit of this if you encounter that sort of code. Additive operators, this should be at the same. Oh, they aren't at the same row, but it seems two rows. But yeah, maybe I should redesign, uh, put plus, comma, minus, and have my own uh, article on precedence in JavaScript. Here is the English operator at the same level of logical or and goes first. Assignment and addition assignment. All of these are at the same level. I need to review these bitwise or assignment. Bitwise operators, I need to review all of these. I haven't found uh, a ways to apply this. And there is a book, Computer Systems Programming, in which these things are very well explained. I was reading that book in 2023, if I remember correctly. Well, as always, I abandoned the reading because um, there is this balance of being too academic and being too practical. Find the sweet spot. Uh, so here it is. You can ask your, uh, like, no, I mean, you can maybe ask some. That's the dilemma nowadays that people are asking AI tools, and I don't know. You are really competing against computer. I saw this interview by Kai Fu Lee. Oh my God, Kai Fu Lee, in which he was stating that if you are this, how do they say, broker? This, I don't even know about that. Uh, some sort of broker, the things that I don't know, people that are really into money from the movies that I have seen, which I don't remember any of those. He's saying that you are not competing with humans. Maybe in the 80s you were competing with humans, and those movies were very famous, in which brokers get very rich. But when I saw this interview, maybe it was 2019. He is saying you're competing with AI algorithms. There is no way for you to beat those. He doesn't say the last part. He just said that you are competing with AI algorithms in the broker stuff. Uh, but I am adding that there is little possibility that you beat the AI system. You can, but it's for a human, it's very hard. But there is a little chance for humans to beat sometimes. the AI system, if these systems are not autonomous, if they are operated by humans, then you can beat the humans that are operating the AI systems. This is not a fight, by the way. You should use AI methods to enrich your life, to enrich your processes and your activities, your learning experiences. Maybe you are into guitar playing and you're using some application that helps you to, which occurs to myself, to make an application to count the number of times that you are playing a riff, any given riff, you play the riff, and the application says, okay, there's repetition number one, and you play it again, and the the program says repetition number two, and you don't have to count anymore because there was this guy, Mike Mangini, the drummer, that he was saying that he was repeating something even 1,000 times. I don't remember. Maybe he was joking. Let me show this guy for you. Yeah, this guy is amazing technically, and he has some very great advices for practicing. I was seeing some of his advices. Never put those advices into practice, which is sad. It's very sad for me too. It's like someone saying, "Here's gold, Caleb." And Caleb, oh, but I'm not taking it. What's the point? Exercise the thing, apply it if you could. Well, I never was into money making, I suppose. And I mean, for the sake of just money, it's a need, a necessity. Uh, but yeah, you're competing with algorithms, especially in the near future. You will really need to get creative and instead use the AI tools. But still, if you want to compete, it's up to you. You have a chance. As long as those systems are autonomous, I suppose. Maybe if they are autonomous, you still have a chance. But I haven't thought how that will be. It's not likely for you to beat the people operating these AI systems because we humans have flaws, and we all do the same mistakes. And what's have to do with JavaScript? Caleb? Are you trying to indoctrinate people? No, just procrastinating for not writing code. And someone will say, why don't you like to write code if you're a programmer? Yeah, I am you're a software developer. That's why I'm thinking of me of a computer programmer instead of a software developer. But I have written freelance applications, and but it's all about thinking. For me, it's more about the thinking. And I am not the first person to say it. Leslie Lamport said, another guy for you. So this guy says thinking above code. Programming is not equals to coding. Okay? I like programming. I like computer programming. But coding, maybe it's a work for the machines to do. I don't know. People need to learn how to program today and in the future. It has nothing to do with coding. If you like to write code, get ready to say goodbye to that activity maybe 30 years from now, 50 years from now. But programming, as long as we remain humans, is a necessity for some groups, people that are developing technology, hopefully for the greater good. So he's a Turing Awards, and he's retired now. Okay. Precedence. Learn your precedence. You can rely on mathematics, and for logical operators, just know that this guy goes first, and you will be okay. Probably not. He's going first, and where is the MDN table again? Let's have, where is this thing? Negation. Okay, negation goes first. Oh, unary negation. Unary negation. Where is the logical counterpart? Not equal. Where are the log? Here they are. But look at this in JavaScript. They have this. You can make an OR and make an assignment. Imagine that. Still, this is chilling with JavaScript. You know, this is real chilling with JavaScript. When a little bit of parrot time by Caleb, he talks like a parrot. He does nothing, but he talks and talks all the time. He likes talking. He likes chit chatting. Is he writing applications? Just a little. I will try to, to write more applications and materialize some ideas. But you need to start daydreaming and put into your fingertips uh, into work. Okay. So let's review this concept. Why do you need this? But first, let's find out the negation. Bitwise or don't they have where is the developer console? Okay, so clear. Oh, this is okay. So I'm not sure if you're seeing this. Let me see my thing. 1 hour. So take a look. I'm not sure how if this is if you are able to see this. Uh, let's see if this operator exists. Not true. False. So yeah, but why is not here? Logical nots. Logical not. Look at this. Okay. So it has higher precedence. As I was telling you, where are they all now? Okay. So you will be fine if you just know that this guy goes to the last, in the middle, and not has a very higher precedence. Look at this. So now let's explore this concept of assignment. This is division assignment. You know this. Mod reminder. I haven't seen this. This is not. I haven't seen this too much being used. Mm, okay, this is assignment. We are learning about the new null collapsing operator. So let's define let y equals 2099 as always from Marvel, and it says undefined, but it's all about the interpreter. Now let's define x, and this is undefined. Look at this undefined. I'm not sure if you are seeing this. Perhaps I should install some JavaScript, some Node maybe, so we can use a bigger font. Maybe here this can be set up. Uh, Font size people making web browsers. Here's another opportunity. Making the console developer tools, the console section, being more accessible. It's not meant to teach. It's my fault. It's on me. It's not my fault, but it's on me. It's not meant to be used to teach. What is it is at your fingertips. And to avoid installing anything else, it will be cool if let's start. And where is the font size? Maybe it is over here. I am not seeing it. And say chilling because I don't want to be rushing or under pressure to the point that I get freeze. So maybe I will call off my life chilling because in that way I will let myself flow, without the pressure. Oh, I have to succeed to be a winner. Let me fail. I will allow myself to fail in front of everybody. And that will allow me to flow, as someone say, to share what I'm thinking with more confidence. Let people be allowed to fail without getting shame on them. This way, people will express themselves. But yeah, stop the coaching, and yeah, let's use the operator, dual correlation operator, and now x is 2019. This is good. But we are interested also now that we are here in this. How this thing work? Mm, how this thing works? If we are seeing this without reviewing the topic, without reviewing this topic, how we can deduce how this thing works? If we know already how this works, you know this, and look at this, they have this operator. I was thinking that this operator always only existed in Python, since my mind is quite limited. I was thinking only Python has exponentiation. Okay, I closed the thing. Oh, this is taking forever. Look at this, 2 to the power of 3, it's 8. How do you get out? Get out. Uh, you know, it seems JavaScript has this thing too. Great. Point to JavaScript. Yeah, these two languages have their opportunities, but uh, they are very well used in software engineering. Yeah, most likely in the tooling. In the tooling landscape, JavaScript is the champion. And in the or at the pace that they are writing code, that community is fast. And the Python guys also are all into academic stuff. So if we know how this works, you know this one, how this works. Let x be 9, let y equals 1, and then you say plus equals y, and you get 10. You know how this thing works. How you can apply that knowledge to deduce how this operator works, how this assignment works. Maybe I'm making a big deal of this. Let's try it. Let x equals true, try, true. Let y equals JavaScript. Uh, uh, you can assign whatever you want to the variables. I want to use the technical. Uh, this- I better shut up in this and review that. So let y be false, and now x operator or operator equals. What do you think it will be? Will be the answer here? X x x plus equals y. X what x half plus what y half. And now x what x half, or it will be true because it happens. The OR works just one being true, so x will be true. Okay, but now let's redefine everything as false. Let x equal false, and let y equals false, and do our thing with our arrow. X should be false, and this is great. I don't think Python has this. This is not comparing Python, undermining Python. Python is great, and they are making progress to make Python even better. Java is getting better. Uh, uh, let's see if they have Python. You don't get to use let. You just need to say A equals 10, B equals 11. That's why people in academics love this, I suppose. Because don't tell me about types. Don't tell me about declarations. I just want A to be this. And you get 21. Yeah. Now, A again equals true. This is Python. Okay. B equals, let's use, yeah, false. Now let's see if they have it. No, they don't. But Python is good. Don't hate on Python. Uh, this is amazing. Uh, Java, I don't think Java has this. Even recently with Java 25 already being available. But this is great, going to MDM, spending entire days and weeks finding what else things JavaScript has. JavaScript happens to be quite a language. Uh, they like this. We have the knowledge operator, we have the or assignment operator, and we get to read the guys over here. The community is very, very happy. Comparisons. We did some comparisons with the JavaScript and Python, most likely there will be a lots of operators. Mm. You know this, hopefully. And if you don't, just put in the comments, Caleb, I don't know. You think I know, but I don't. I will say, okay, let's have some live pair programming in which you will teach me JavaScript. All right. And you will get the active role and you will direct the pair programming session. And I will learn from you and you will learn a lot. Okay. When I was again with your stories, again with your anecdotes, I was sharing this. Oh my God, it's very dark in here. I will probably finish this. I was feeling low this day, but eventually I wake up. Hey, Caleb, what are you doing? What will your father think of you? Uh, and I say, okay, let's go to the computer and share something with the people on the internet that wants to click the video. This doesn't happen to me on a daily basis, by the way. I said that we will watch the sun goes down, and it's almost goes down. I hope in the future you have a way to do some live streaming with sun as the scenery, if that's correct word. So you can see how the night is falling while I'm talking to you and doing some programming. And you say, okay, the sun went down, time expired, you are done. Okay, it is the dusk of the humanity in Veritas world. No, Veritas world is already, it's night for the humanity. Veritas world is living the night of humans. Well, she's always documenting her. ¿Van a apagar la luz? Apagarla. Sí. Hey, I'm leaving. Lights go down. See you later. Have fun.